Hello everyone, I am Fran and welcome back to my channel, Fran Look in the Pages. Today's video is the second video in my 2023 New Resolutions series, sort of, where I will be going through some channel goals. So basically these are goals that I would like to achieve by the end of 2023. The short version of this video would be that I want to be more consistent and that I want to invest more time in making videos, making more videos, editing them, so on and so forth. But if I didn't go through each and every one of these goals, where would be the fun? So without further ado, let's begin. My first goal, the most important one, as I've said, is that I want to be more consistent, I want to be more regular updating my videos, and I want to be more present. I don't want to have long stretches of time where you have no videos from me and then you get 2 or 3 in a row in the span of a few days. I don't want that to happen. I haven't set a specific day for when I will be uploading a video. I don't want to go that far for now because I know that that won't be happening. I want to be realistic with my goals, or slightly realistic anyway, but I want to try and upload at least 1 video per week. I want to have at least 1 new video on my channel every single week of the year. Of course, if there are more, I would be so happy and proud of myself that you cannot even imagine, but the bare minimum is 1 video per week. I really want to try and do that. And I'm not saying it because I want to force myself to do it, absolutely not. I don't want to lose my passion. I don't want to lose, that having fun sort of feeling that I have when I film videos. I just expect more consistency from me, and that is something that does not only apply to YouTube, but it also applies to every aspect of my life. I want to try and improve my consistency throughout time, if it makes sense. My next goal is that I want to upload both Italian and English videos here on this channel, depending on the books that I want to talk about, depending on the topic. I want to film videos in both languages, and this references to my goal of wanting to read more Italian books. If I read more Italian books that perhaps haven't been published in English yet, it would make more sense for me to film videos in Italian where I talk about those books and I share my opinions about those books. But I do want my viewers, you guys, to be able to watch any videos of mine. So if I do film a video in English, I will put Italian subtitles for my Italian viewers, and if I upload Italian videos in Italian, then I want to have English subtitles for my international viewers. That is going to require a lot of time on my part when it comes to the editing and captioning and writing the subtitles for all the videos, particularly because I'll have to translate them into another language for each video, and I do not want to use Google Translate. I want to do it because Google Translate sucks most of the times. As I've said, that is going to require a lot of time, but it's an effort that I want to do actively. So if that means that the videos are going to be shorter for me to give you the subtitles for each video, then so be it. But that is something that I want. That is something that I expect from myself for each video that I upload. At least for 2023, I really want to try to do that. The next channel goal is more about the content. I would like to film more individual reviews as well as the wrap-ups at the end of the month. I love filming wrap-ups. I love long wrap-ups. I love watching them, so hopefully you guys love it when I film long wrap-ups, and I have done so in the past. Not regularly, but hopefully that will change throughout 2023. But I also want to film some individual reviews about some books that I've read the moment that I finished reading them, so I have all the thoughts and details fresh in my memory, because you guys know that I do have a terrible memory. I really want to do that, and that would also give me the opportunity to have more videos for you guys throughout the month. It will give me the chance to maybe be able to upload at least 1 video per week. That's the goal, so hopefully I can make that work. And I would like to try my hand at reading vlogs. Really don't know how to film them. I wouldn't know how to put them together. I wouldn't know how to structure them and what to talk about throughout them, but I do want to try. It's a new thing, a new format, and I just want to try to do it. Probably the first ones will suck, but I do want to try. I do want to challenge myself to do something new, and I want to try and stifle that perfection inside of myself and do something even though I know that the first results of course won't be perfect, because that's where practice helps you. In order to get to good results, you have to keep on trying and doing it over and over again. So the first ones will suck, and then hopefully I will get better at it, or I will find out that I just suck at reading vlogs and I won't do them anymore, but I would like to try. We shall see how that goes. And what I said about the reading vlogs, I want to also apply to my Bookstagram. I do have a Bookstagram account. You will find it again in the description down below if you're interested in checking it out. I do talk about books mostly in my stories. The photos that I post are mostly about my private life. And I want to change that. I want to, once again, experiment with my Bookstagram. I want to start posting about books. I would want to maybe try my hand at Reels, which is something that I cannot even believe that I'm considering, because I know that I will suck at it. But again, I don't want that to stop me. I want to try, and if I suck, then I will fail, but hopefully I will have fun doing it. Either I will see where my limits are, or I will find out that I'm actually good at it. I will explore that world and see if there's a place for me, if I belong there, or if I should go back and hide forever under a rock. That's also a possibility, but I do want to know, and the only way to know is try. And the last channel goal that I would like to achieve by the end of 2023, and my fellow booktubers will know why this is a goal that I have for 2023, but I would like to reach 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I've said it. I've always liked the fact that my channel is a small one. I don't want it to grow too much, weirdly enough. I don't want to have thousands and thousands of subscribers. That's never something that I've been interested in. But I would like to increase my viewership just a little bit for two reasons. The first one being that I want to engage more with my viewers. I want to be able to start conversations in my comments and talk with you guys about books, and hopefully that'll happen. If there's more of you, it will get more interesting. And the second reason, and I don't think there's any shame in saying that, I wouldn't mind get monetized. It would be fun to also try and achieve that. It would be a new thing because it's never happened for me, so it would be nice. And this is it for the second video in my New Resolutions for 2023 series. Please let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any suggestions for me for things that you would like to see on my channel, for things that you would like that I change, any suggestion is welcome, and I would really love to hear what you think. I will see you very soon with the third and last video in the series, where I will be talking about some things that I would like to do and continue to do, and that I would like to happen in my private life. Until then, have a good one, take care, and keep reading. Warm hugs. Bye.